Apple is about to do something they have never done before. And if you're sitting on an iPhone 15 Pro or iPhone 16 Pro right now, trying to decide whether to hold on or upgrade, this video is going to save you from making a very expensive mistake. Because the iPhone 18 Pro is shaping up to be one of the most significant generational jumps Apple has made in years. Not because of one feature, but because of how several major changes are hitting at the exact same time. Let's start with the number that matters most. Expected starting price for the iPhone 18 Pro is around $1,099. That is a modest increase over the current lineup, but what you are getting for that price is genuinely different from anything Apple has shipped before. Here is the first thing most buyers are not paying attention to right now. Apple is reportedly moving to a new two-tier chip strategy with the A19 Pro. This is not just a speed bump. Early supply chain reports suggest Apple has been working with TSMC on a next-generation 2nm process node. That single shift in manufacturing changes the entire performance and efficiency equation. What does that mean for you as a buyer? It means the iPhone 18 Pro could deliver performance improvements that close the gap between a smartphone and a laptop for real professional workflows. We are talking about AI processing speeds, video rendering, and multi-app performance that simply do not exist at this level on any competing Android flagship right now, including the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and the Google Pixel 10 Pro. But that is not the biggest change. The display situation on the iPhone 18 Pro is where things get genuinely exciting. Leaks are pointing to a major brightness upgrade, pushing toward 3000 nits peak outdoor brightness. For context, the current iPhone 16 Pro already leads the industry. Pushing beyond 3000 nits would make the iPhone 18 Pro the brightest flagship display ever shipped. If you work outdoors, shoot content in direct sunlight, or simply hate squinting at your phone on a summer afternoon, that single upgrade is worth more in daily use than almost any spec sheet number you will read about this phone. And here's the part that almost nobody is talking about right now. Apple is expected to introduce a completely redesigned camera control system alongside a significantly upgraded periscope telephoto lens that extends to all iPhone 18 Pro models, not just the Max. If that holds true, it is a massive shift. The long zoom capability that previously required buying the largest, most expensive model would now be available starting at $1,099. That alone could change the buying decision for millions of people who have been paying premium Max prices just for the camera reach. Most buyers comparing specs right now are missing exactly this detail. The model choice this year is not just about screen size. It is about which configuration delivers the best long-term camera investment for your specific workflow. Now, let's talk about battery life, because this is where the iPhone 18 Pro takes a major step forward. The shift to 2nm silicon brings dramatically improved power efficiency, combined with what is expected to be a slightly larger battery cell. Early analyst estimates suggest the iPhone 18 Pro could deliver somewhere between 15 to 20% better battery endurance compared to the iPhone 16 Pro. In real-world terms, you're looking at roughly 1 to 2 additional hours of screen-on time per day. For a professional using their phone from early morning through evening meetings, that difference is not small. That is the difference between ending the day at 30% or reaching for a charger by 4 p.m. Here is where things get very interesting. Apple's on-device AI integration with iOS 19 is expected to be deeply tied to the A19 Pro chip. The processing headroom unlocked by 2nm silicon allows Apple Intelligence features to run entirely on-device, faster, more private, and more capable than what current models can deliver. We're talking about real-time transcription, on-device image understanding, and AI-assisted creative tools that compete directly with what you would currently need a MacBook Pro to handle. For creators, that is a genuine workflow upgrade. Editing short-form video content, generating captions, managing large photo libraries, Tasks that currently require desktop software become genuinely viable on the iPhone 18 Pro in ways they are not today. Now here is the benchmark picture, and the results are not what most people expect. Based on projections using TSMC's 2 nanometers node data and Apple's historical chip improvements, the A19 Pro is expected to deliver somewhere around 25 to 30% single-core performance gains over the A18 Pro. Multi-core and neural engine improvements could be even larger. In real-world terms, a 4K ProRes video export that currently takes roughly 8 minutes on an iPhone 16 Pro is expected to drop to somewhere closer to 5 to 6 minutes on the iPhone 18 Pro. For creators shooting daily content, that kind of time-saving compounds into real hours saved every single week. Compare that to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra running Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is already a strong performer. Apple's chip lead has historically widened year over year, not narrowed. The iPhone 18 Pro is not trying to catch up to Android. It is pulling further ahead. And this brings us to the one question every buyer needs to answer honestly right now. Is the iPhone 18 Pro worth the investment? And for whom? Let's break it down clearly. If you're on an iPhone 15 Pro right now, this is your upgrade. 2 full generations of chip advancement, a completely redesigned camera experience with periscope telephoto now available at the standard Pro size, dramatically better battery life, and the most capable on-device AI Apple has ever shipped. The value of that upgrade over 3 years of ownership works out to roughly $1 per day above what you paid for your current phone. That math is straightforward. If you're on an iPhone 16 Pro, the picture is more nuanced. The chip jump is meaningful. The camera improvements are real. But if you bought your 16 Pro within the last 12 months, waiting is the smarter financial decision. You are not missing a generation. You are in between them. If you're a creator or content professional making money with your phone, buy the iPhone 18 Pro at launch. The camera upgrades, AI processing power, and workflow improvements are not lifestyle features. They are productivity tools that directly affect your output quality and speed. If you are a gamer, the story is the same. The A19 Pro's GPU improvements combined with Apple's Metal API optimization is expected to bring console-quality rendering to mobile titles in a way that makes the Samsung Galaxy and Google Pixel ecosystems look 2 steps behind. Casual users on an iPhone 14 or older device, this is your moment. You are not just upgrading to a new phone. You are upgrading to a fundamentally different ownership experience. Better battery, better camera reach, better AI, and at least 5 to 6 years of full software support ahead of you. If you're considering skipping this generation and going straight to the iPhone 19 Pro, that is a legitimate strategy if you're already on an iPhone 16 Pro with no major pain points. But if your current phone is more than 2 years old and you rely on it professionally, waiting another 12 to 14 months carries its own real cost in daily productivity. The iPhone 18 Pro is shaping up to be exactly what the word flagship is supposed to mean, a product that earns its price not just on launch day, but across years of ownership. Before you finalize this decision, there is one more major development brewing around the pricing tiers and storage configuration for this lineup that could completely change which model makes the most sense to buy. We are breaking that down in full detail, coming very soon.